Friday Night Baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Ian Kennedy will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hamilton comes on now, and he has it one down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting third.
And now Bryce Harper. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Kennedy into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. It's a scoreless first inning of work for Ian Kennedy. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
With Merrifield next to hit. He swings and he grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Real Muto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 3 homers and 19 driven in. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He set the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 7.
Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Kennedy pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hoskins at second. Herrera on at first with 2 down.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Bonifacio. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Arrieta has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Chesler Cuthbert. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Pitch is popped up. Hoskins is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Gene Segura standing in, and he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. McCutchen on second, Segura at first with no outs. Oh, and 2, here it is. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Bryce Harper now. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Kennedy pauses. First pitch on its way. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. High pop-up. Hoskins is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. The 1-0 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto.
Digging in to try it again, Adalberto Mondesi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Herrera on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Royals leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Williams, a 25-year-old. He's in his third season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Bronco.
Standing in now, Michael Franco as he rips it on the ground to second. Fair-handed for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Herrera's there. 1 out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
In now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. O'Hearn stands at first with one out. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Segura for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
The left fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
McCutcheon.
First delivery to him on the way. Weekly hit to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Kennedy gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Royals.
Okay, thank you,
The
Heidi.
right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. KC down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping in, Bryce Harper.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Let's go Phillies. That's what I'm
A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Let's go Phillies.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he grounds one briskly to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bonifacio racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he's way off balance with the swing there. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's 1 down now. Now batting, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Mondesi, the runner at second with one away. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Mondesi blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. We're all square and 1 apiece.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitters meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
A ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and 0. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Royals settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the ground from Merrifield at second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 7.
Digging in, Michael Franco. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Hard liner to center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Merrifield is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He went down on strikes last time up.
Jorge.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Franco has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chesler Cuthbert. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Brad Boxberger.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Segura.
From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. The 0-1 delivery. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot down the line in right as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Boxberger, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Going after it is Gordon. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number
So
17.
here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Way to go.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Ball 1. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Now in the box, Whit Merrifield. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, strike 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Long throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Ryan O'Hearn lifted the other way down the left field line. McCutchen on the move, and they can't run it down. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Behind 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. McCutchen is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Brian Flynn will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He was a ground out victim last time up.
JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated.
So here's the Phillies DH, Nick Williams. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So here's the Royals DH, Brian Goodwin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Jorge Bonifacio. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Digging in once again, Chesler Cuthbert. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper has it in his sights. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. Score remains 2-2. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Michael Franco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to third. Cuthbert has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In comes Bonifacio. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pitch on the way. Slow little roller to third. Cuthbert gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1. Segura runs. Hit hard on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Segura at third. Hernandez over at second. Harper at first. 2 out in the inning. On the ground to third. Cuthbert fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave them loaded, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of the system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Popped straight up. Coming on is McCutchen, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher.
And he can't pick it up cleanly.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Hoskins is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 15.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Whit Merrifield. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Look out. There goes Hamilton. Strike called. Now the throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's in there at third is the possible winning run.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Salvador Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Smoke toward third. And he can't knock it down. It gets right by him, and that's going to be the game winner. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Three-2, the finish in tonight's game. Brian Flynn claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake Arrieta worked all the way into extras, but still gets charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, the Kansas City Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 3-2. Jake Arrieta was able to turn in a complete game performance while allowing only 3 earned, but still came away as the losing pitcher. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. Jorge Alfaro grabbed 3 base knocks, leading Miami past the Mets 3-1. He currently leads the National League in triples. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Braves 8-3. Wander Suero got win number 1 on the year, leading the Nationals past the Dodgers 7-6. The Brew Crew pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 2-0. The Pirates starting pitcher, number 50, got his second W of the season as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 3-2. Franmil Reyes was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Friars took care of the Rockies 5-3. The Giants combined for 10 hits as a team as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 4-3. The Bo Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they sank the Mariners 9-3. The Yankees hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-4. It was their 5th straight victory. The Chicago White Sox swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-4. Jonathan Villar had 3 hits in the contest, helping the Orioles defeat the Angels 3-2. The Detroit Tigers combined for 4 total home runs as they pulverized the Twins 9-3. Sean Manaea got the W and now has 5 this year as Oakland disposed of the Indians 3-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Houston Astros picked up, 19 hits in this one as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 10-7. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.